Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today we're going to do a movie review for a movie called Bury the Bride, a 2023 film, 1 hour and 23 minutes. It has a 4.5 star rating on imdb, which actually is lower than when I watched the movie. When I watched the movie last week, it was a 5.1, so it has gone down. It only has 139 reviews, though, so this is one of those it could go either way type of movies. This was directed and partially written by Spider One. Spider One. I was not familiar with that name. I had to look up Spider One on IMDb. They are known for producing and writing such classics as The Glass House, Titan AE, Little Nicky, and a bunch of other stuff. Very much appears to look like Billy Idol. Wedding. The other writer for this, krsy Fox. So I don't know if that's Chrissy Fox or krsy. Not really sure. This movie stars Scout Taylor Compton. That's what drew me in. I didn't know anything else going into it. I just saw her name attached to it. That krsy Fox is a character also in this. Sadie, Lindsay LaRose, Carmen, Rachel Bruner, Liz, Chaz Bono is in this movie. Character named Puppy. Adam Marchinowski, Mike, Cameron Cowperthwaite, Bobby, and Katie Ryan, Betty. It's a relatively small cast. It is about Scout Taylor Compton's character named June. They're having a bachelorette getaway that turns deadly when her bloodthirsty fiance and his friends show up to crash the party. And yes, when you see bloodthirsty, you kind of get an idea that there's some shenanigans going down. This was released April 21st, so not too long ago. So I have brief notes because the movie itself it's just kind of meh. It's kind of like we've been here before. The getaway, the girls' getaway, bachelorette, or celebration of whatever, or let's go to a cabin in the woods. This was a really dilapidated house, very small little house in the desert. I did want to look and see where this was filmed. Los Angeles, in the deserts of Los Angeles, this was filmed. So really run down. They notice when the girls get to this house, it's run down, it smells, it's dusty, and immediately you start to think, why would June plan her getaway with her girlfriends at this place? Like, did you not kind of check the Airbnb ratings or feedback? I don't know. So that's a little sus right off the bat, right? Then we go into the, if we have to be in this dirty place, let's drink. And so we get into the girls' drinking montage type setup, for the late night. There is one fun scene with one of the girls who's kind of a nerd, and she gets drunk and she kind of lets some shit fly. She kind of gets a few things off her chest. But actually, speaking of off your chest, this isn't like a big TNA movie. It's all about the bloodthirsty boyfriend and crew that end up showing up on the second night. Shocker. Whenever these girls go away for their bachelorette or whatever getaway, it seems like always one of these girls lets their boyfriend know, and hey, bring some guys and beer and stuff, and we'll all get drunk. So they do that. We meet the boys, and they're very redneck, they're very rough, and we get like this very extended scene of some story time kind of thing. It's just kind of to progress the movie along a little bit. One of the girls is like a horn dog, so even though these guys are just really rough redneck kind of, she kind of takes a hankering and decides to go off with them. I guess they're going to go hunting at night. It must be rabbit season. And run, rabbit, run. She had to run. So yeah, then the movie kind of levels up. It kind of kicks up a little bit. I'm not going to say too much more about the actual plot, other than, you know, it amps up. We get some action. We get the chase. We get the who's going to be the final girl. Is it who we think it's going to be? What's going to be the twisty twist at the end? And there is an actual twist at the end. Go figure. So, yeah, so, you know, you get down to you whittle down to the final girl, and they turn into, like, the badass, so we get that. And the movie seems like it's over. But then there's, like, some final girl, like, continuation. Like, it's a weird, I don't know how to describe it. But then you get the ending that's kind of foreshadowed. Like, when I was watching this, I was just like, why are they showing her doing this kind of stuff? And who washes blood off their face and doesn't grab, like, a washcloth? Who just takes water up and splashes water to your face? A little weird. But then it all comes full circle, and there was a line in the movie that was really kind of classic, which was marry the bourbon, bury the bride. And that's where we get the title of this movie, Bury the Bride, because bourbon was a predominant part of the drinking earlier. So, yeah, I'm not horribly upset that I watched this movie. It was interesting. I do like seeing Scout Taylor Compton. I do have a soft spot in my heart, my very tiny little heart. I do like her. So, yeah, if you check this out, it's on Tubi. It's a Tubi original, so it's a new Tubi. It's not even an old Tubi. It's a new Tubi original. Bury the Bride, Scout Taylor Compton. Let me know in the comments down below if you have checked this out.
So have your dream. Go on and sing your song. There's nothing wrong with singing out of tune. If people laugh and say your dream can never be, just think of me.